So this is my position on GG right now, floating in profit. If you watch my YouTube video, the YouTube outlook I did on Sunday, I explained that price made this high, which is equal high to this zone here, and then we dropped down to this zone and we are jetting off this zone. And so we were waiting for a 2 hour candle to close bullish, which will give us a confirmation that this zone is now acting as a new, let's say, higher low. So instead of we going from lower lows, lower highs, now we are now making higher highs and higher lows, right? So once we got this 2 hour candle stick here, this here, I entered longs, and as you can see, we are floating in profit right now. Now potentially this zone here is a strong resistance zone, right? So that's why I had alert. As you can see, this line, I have an alert on there just to monitor what price do around this zone. But potentially I see price going higher, maybe potentially, even if we are able to break above this zone, then yeah, we might potentially see price go up to even 211, right? We might see price go even up to 211. So right now this is the position I'm in, just holding to see how what price action price will make. So on MT5, this is how it looks like. So this was my entry down here, as you can see. This was my entry, and we are way up above this zone right now. So we just hold and see, just to see how far this position could go. Right now I've liquidated that position around here, around this zone here. That is why I close that position at. You can see this is the profit here. This is it on this. So on my funded account, this is, you can see the JPY trades. These I close it very late. I close very late on this. So this almost like this, just like break even on this. So let me take you to trading view so I can explain why I closed that position. So basically what I saw was on the daily time frame, you can see how we push all the way up to this zone, this resistance zone. Now this resistance is the last higher low price made. So this was the last higher low before we break below the higher low. So we came back to retest this last higher low zone. You get, so this is a shift of structure, right, on the daily time frame. Then on the 2 hour time frame, we had this resistance around this zone here. Boom. So we see how price push all the way up. My entry was around here, right? And we push all the way up to this resistance. Then on this resistance, we rejected it. Now you can see how this 2 hour candlestick, this horizontal line I have here, this horizontal line that is here, this 209628, right? This horizontal line here. You can see that price went straight to that horizontal line, which is the last higher low on the daily time frame, right? So we came to that last higher low on the daily time frame and we rejected off it. This 2 hour candlestick, you can see how this 2 hour candlestick rejected off that zone. I was on this trade, right, all the way to price was going down all the way to this zone. I didn't notice it. Now the next day, which was today, I then made analysis just to know how the position is going or what price action price is printing, so that I can make the decision off of the price action, right? So when I made the analysis, then I now noticed that okay, price is rejecting off that last higher low zone on the daily time frame, right? Not also that you could see that this is a double top. So here, this is the first top and this is second top. So price use this zone as a double top, right? This is a double top. So once I saw that, and I saw this rejection of this 2 hour candlestick, I think price was around this zone at that point was around here, 209.223. As soon as I saw that, I immediately liquidated that position, because we having a 2 hour rejection of this zone, the last higher low on the daily time frame, is just indicating that price is not ready to go above or push higher at that point in time. So that's why I liquidated this position. Now I was supposed to enter a short, because we having this rejection and this double top is then signifying that okay, your price is going to drop or wants to make another leg, which we are going to which potentially should go down to the last low that price made before. Yeah, so after I closed that position and I was making analysis, right? I was confused at that moment. So since I was confused, I decided not to place any position, right? Because I was still seeing this higher low here, price making this higher low. So I was like, okay, since we are still having higher low, which I'm not even supposed to look at or consider, because price is already giving me a clear signal that price is ready to drop. And we dropped, and as you can see, we dropped all the way down. This is like 100 pips or so, more than 100 pips down to this last low. So if a trend is bearish, right, just so you don't confuse, you don't get confused, or you are not mixing things up, just focus on getting in on the lower highs. The lower highs, just the lower highs should be your main concern.